Today we are tracing a tragedy born not from ice, but from a forgotten key. The year is 1912. The Titanic, the largest ship in the world, sets sail from Southampton. It carries 2,200 souls bound for New York. The ship itself is hailed as unsinkable, a floating palace, a triumph of engineering. But hidden in its story is a small, eerie detail. A crew member, reassigned at the last minute, leaves behind a key. A key to the locker that holds the binoculars for the lookouts. And without it, the men in the crow's nest must rely only on their eyes. And when the iceberg appears, it's already too late. The Titanic's lookouts, Frederick Fleet and Reginald Lee, stood watch in the freezing night. They strained their eyes against the darkness, searching for danger. But they had no binoculars. The key to the locker had been left ashore by David Blair, a second officer reassigned just before departure, and he forgot to hand it over. Fleet later testified, "If we had binoculars, we could have seen it sooner." But instead, at 11:40 p.m., the iceberg loomed suddenly out of the black. Fleet rang the bell 3 times and shouted down the telephone, "Iceberg right ahead." But the warning came seconds too late. The Titanic struck, and the ripple began. The impact tore open the ship's hull, and water flooded in. Lifeboats, too few, too small, were launched, half empty. By dawn, more than 1,500 lives were lost. The Titanic became the most infamous maritime disaster in history. And the ripple reshaped safety at sea. International conventions mandated lifeboats for all passengers. Ice patrols were established in the North Atlantic. Wireless communication became compulsory. And the myth of the unsinkable ship shattered forever. All because a key was left behind. The cultural ripple is haunting. The Titanic became a symbol of hubris, of human arrogance against nature. Its story inspired novels, films, memorials. Survivors carried trauma for life, and families carried grief across generations. And the ship itself became legend, resting 2 miles beneath the ocean, visited by explorers and imagined by artists. The insight? Sometimes history turns not on grand decisions, but on forgotten details. A misplaced key, a locked locker, and the silence of a crow's nest without binoculars. But let's trace the ripple that never was. Imagine David Blair handed over the key. The lookouts scan the horizon with binoculars. At 11:30 p.m., they spot the iceberg earlier. The warning comes with minutes to spare. The Titanic turns. The ship sails on. No disaster, no legend. The passengers arrive in New York, their voyage remembered only as a luxury crossing. Maritime safety reforms are delayed. The Titanic fades into obscurity. And the world never learns the cost of arrogance. All because a key was remembered. And that's the story of the forgotten key that sank the Titanic. A tiny accident that became a tragedy. What about you? What small detail in your life changed everything? Share it in the comments. And if you would like to trace more of these strange, powerful currents in history and in life, please hit subscribe and join me on the Ripple Trace.